You're listening to the Podcast Detroit Network. Visit www.podcastdetroit.com for more information.
We're live.
I said, hey, welcome to the Man Cave Happy Hour. I said, hey, welcome to the Man Cave Happy Hour. We're gonna drink a fine whiskey and smoke a really fine cigar.
It is time for Happy Hour, and it's the Man Cave Happy Hour. Whiskey, cigar, spirits, the stories that go along with it. I'm Jamie Flanagan.
Hey, I'm Matt Fox.
And we are at the Ambassador Cigar.
Again.
It's the
I
Smoke
love it
Show.
here, man.
It's the Smoke Show 2019. And Sean sent us a message earlier, said, hey guys, you remember about the Smoke Show tonight? And I'm like, of course I remember. I did. It was on my radar. And then I'm like, yeah. And we were recording. I was on the radio earlier, and he's like, you got to come. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to try to swing by later. And he starts sending me pictures of meat.
He's been smoking meat since 2 o'clock last night.
Wow.
So, yeah, let's slide you in a little closer.
Yeah,
and then,
get right up on there,
just
man. There
scoot
you
you
go.
in. That way we'll get you good. But, yeah, so...
The
The meat looked fantastic. So the smoke, obviously cigars, the smoke, and then there's smoked meats. And this is just, what is this event? Is it just kind of a thank you for the clientele?
It is appreciation, member appreciation, customer appreciation.
Oh, wow.
Sort of thing that Jeff and Sean came up with to just sort of reward people during the holidays and give something back to the community, to our customers.
Yeah. Is this the first one?
This is the first one. So
all right.
It's been
okay, because you guys have been here for 3 years, 4 years?
3 years now, just past 3 years in November.
Yeah. And, all right, so I hope this is a regular thing, because this was really, really nice tonight.
We've had a blast, and everyone's really appreciated it, had a great time. And they're still giving out prizes all night. I mean, we've got some fabulous door prizes, and we've had an Ashton event going on throughout since Thanksgiving. So the winner tonight has a raffle ticket, and there's a big screen TV going out.
I saw when I walked in. I'm like, oh, upgrade.
Ooh, yeah.
So what's the deal with, because we voted for our favorite cigar of the year. Everybody's voting for their favorite cigar of the year. What's the deal with that?
Well, as you know, Cigar Aficionado comes out every year with their top 25 cigars, and it's not actually a play on that. It's just our version to get our customers' opinions. We utilize the information really to govern what we're going to bring in from the next trade show and what people are really enjoying in their smoking. So what we've been voting for a month now, and today's a culmination from everyone's votes that have been submitted into our top 10.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
And so do you know what the top 10 is, or are you guys still tallying votes?
I do, but I can't reveal that. No, actually, number 10, I can tell you that. Number 10 was the La Flor Dominicana Lennox, which is one of my favorite cigars, in the last couple of years, actually, but it came in at number 10, and they're about to draw the final 9. So
Oh, wow. Okay.
So yeah, I was my vote earlier in the year. We talked to the guys from the guy from Foundation Cigar, and we had the High Clear Castle, the Corona, and I really enjoyed that. So that was the one I wrote down that I picked. But what I had asked you, Nathan, was what your pick for the cigar of the year was, and I wanted you to break it down for us and tell me a little bit about it.
Sure.
So what do I have here?
Okay, so this is what Steve Saka considers the best cigar that he's ever blended.
Ooh, okay.
I'm a huge fan of it. It is the Sin Compromiso.
Sin Compromiso.
Yeah,
right.
Compromiso.
Compromiso.
And this cigar came out about a year and a half ago. It's just extremely popular, very difficult to get your hands on.
Is it really?
It is, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, they fly off the shelf, so to speak. So there's plenty of them, but they simply fly off the shelf.
All right, yeah, because this box that I grabbed this from, there's only 2 more in there.
There's only 2 more in. We've got 1 box left, and but I love this cigar. I could smoke it every day. It's simply one of my incredible favorites. So the Sin Compromiso is a blend that Saka did with an Ecuadorian binder, around a Nicaraguan filler.
Okay.
And it's a short leaf filler, so you're going to find some flaking and some ash off quickly, but the flavor is exceptional.
Yeah.
And then it is all put together with a Mexican San Andreas wrapper.
Oh, wow.
And the blend for me is exceptional.
Sounds amazing, actually.
It's a delicious cigar. You're going to get some notes of deep chocolate, like if you like brownies and that sort of idea.
Wow, who doesn't?
And there's a slight bit of spice blended in with that.
Really?
But
more of a red pepper type, like a spice, or
more of a red pepper, I would say.
Okay.
And throughout the cigar, and it changes a couple of times, but the sweetness of that cigar stays from start to finish.
Okay.
Interesting.
So now this is an interesting wrap. It's got a little nub on the end of it. What's the deal with that?
It's just tight.
It's got a nipple there.
They do 3 or
a cigar with a nipple
4 different sizes of this cigar.
It's got a cedar wrap on it. Is that what that is? Is a cedar
That
wrap?
is a cedar wrap.
I'm struggling to get the cedar wrap off, too.
Yeah,
I don't want
it's
to jack up the cigar getting
A
the
couple
cedar
of
wrap
extra
off.
pieces
There.
of tape, too
There
many
it is.
for me, but
There it is. All right. So it's they just have the wrapper, and it's like this is one of the smaller ones, so it's got a little nub on it.
exactly.
Okay.
So that's a style of finishing a cigar with the head there, with the nipple.
So that doesn't mean it's cheap. It's just a different way of doing it.
Hey, don't cut the cord, Jamie.
I think you have to pay extra for that, actually.
Nice. So you're just gonna do a straight cut, Jamie?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, we
you
had a
could
punch
do a
there.
straight cut, a V cut on that. Either one would work really well.
Right.
I'm a big fan of V cuts lately.
What preference cut do you like? Is it a straight or a V? What is your preference?
I'm a big fan of the V cut.
Okay.
I like it because it keeps the cap intact, so you don't get a lot of unraveling with the cigar, and you can still get deep into the cigars to make an exceptional draw.
Fair. Because I've tried the V cut. I actually enjoy the V cut. I want a straight cut tonight
Okay,
on mine just because it was easy.
you've got the Decade there.
I got the Rocky Patel, and that was my.
That was
pick.
your pick, yeah.
That was my pick for the year as well.
So Sin Compromiso.
Correct.
All right. So Sin Compromiso. Sean rolled over. Sean, picking the Sin Compromiso. Did you pull this in? Who was picked to bring this in?
Wait, say again. Sorry.
Whose pick was this to bring this into the shop?
I would say it was a mixture between both me and Jeff. When we met with Saka at the trade show 2 years ago, I loved it just because I'm more of Irish heritage, and it looks like the Celtic cross on the label. That's what drew my attention to it.
Okay.
But also the construction of it. I mean, the way it looked, the box presentations, where it kept everything clear as, I mean, you can see every single cigar right there. It's not cigars hidden under cigars and cigars. And it's a nice 10-count box, 12-count box, I think. And just but it was a nice smooth smoke. It had enough spice to it where it wasn't overbearing, and just the constant flavor and the burn was amazing on it.
I'm liking it, and it's like kind of squared off. It's what do you call that when it's kind of?
That's a box press.
It's a box press. Is that a special process, or is that just because it's too small of a box they jammed it in?
Well, there is a special process. They have an actual box setter that they will.
Okay.
At the end of the production, they're going to press the cigar in that to form whichever shape they like. So you can get larger, smaller.
So
Box pressing is really attractive. Typically, you find those with the Padrones. Most of the Padrones Anniversary Series are box press.
Is it more of an aesthetic and a look thing, or is it the box press? Does it do anything with the flow and the flavor?
A lot of times it's the preference of the feel. A lot of people feel really solid with a box press in their hands. You can hold it in a couple of different ways.
Yeah.
And really it's a matter of preference. What feels best in your hand, what fits best in your mouth for your palate. The draw can be exceptional on any style of press of a cigar, but this one works really well.
So there is flavor in here. It's not a flavored cigar, but I am getting flavors in it. Chocolate, did you say I would be getting in here?
For me, I get that chocolate brownie, dark chocolate, not milk chocolate sweetness.
You got the cacao. You got cacao.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's it's rich.
Yeah.
It is, and as you get through it, I think you're going to find it just gets better and better for me. That's
So if you were going to pair this with a spirit, where would you go? Would you go with a deep red wine? Would you go with a brown spirit?
Very interesting, because that would go exceptionally well with a dark tannic red wine.
Yeah, because it's the holidays.
Works really well with a Bordeaux. Would be
Drink
fabulous.
a lot of wine around the holidays, and I'm feeling like I feel like I want a big red wine with this right now.
Absolutely.
What kind of wrapper did you say that was? Ecuador?
Ecuadorian. No, the wrapper is Mexican San Andreas.
Okay, all right, because it's a deeper, darker wrapper.
Correct.
Right.
And that for me just makes it such an elegant looking cigar.
Yeah.
And the strength is not overpowering. A lot of people associate darkness and wrapper with strength.
Right.
And more often I find it associated with sweetness.
Okay.
Just natural sweetness, not infused or additional additions.
Yeah. Interesting.
No, it's there's flavor. I almost want to say flavorful, but I that would be overselling it. There's flavor. There's a nice flavor in this, and I'm going to enjoy this all the way down. Another thing we wanted to mention or talk about here in Michigan, there was just a change in some legislation, and you guys have notices up everywhere. I'm sure that's probably government mandated notices and a cover your butt notices, and people go, why can't I? So Michigan has moved to 21 for all tobacco products for all people.
Correct.
So what exactly is the change impacting cigars and the Ambassador cigar here?
Well, the population of cigar smokers is growing every day, and we have had a lot of the 18, 19, 20-year-olds that are picking up cigars, not inhaling like they would cigarettes, and really becoming popular with them. And this mandate, again, you have to be 21. So not that it's going to cut into the majority of our population, but certainly a few on the outside that can no longer purchase tobacco products until they're 21.
Wow.
So no, so cigarettes and just chew and everything is off the table
Vaping,
till
I believe it would
up to
be part of
21.
that too.
They're all a part of that.
Wow.
And,
Okay.
I don't think it's a negative idea necessarily.
Right.
However, it is going to impact quite a few of our customers.
Because they really came down heavy on the vaping earlier in the year. And that hurt a lot of because it's astounding. I heard a lot of shop owners is like, this was our business, this is our lifeblood, and it's like, well, you've been around for 6 years.
Sure.
The vaping's only really been big. When they opened up, like a couple of these places, they were smoke shops, and they were cigars, and they had glass bongs and whatever they would sell. But I mean, they were cigars, and then the vaping came along. And I guess it just became so pervasive that they geared their business model to it. And when the government pulled the carpet out on it, they're like, oh, there goes our business. So I just kind of scratched my head, and it's like, well, why can't you just go back to what you were doing?
Sure.
But I guess,
I think the difference for me is that cigar smoking has been around for centuries. And it's a product that is extremely well governed and controlled, and fine cigars are an art and something that has grown tremendously in our population. So, I'm sure Sean could speak more to how his feelings on the impact for this business, but
yeah. So, but before 6 o'clock, 18, 19, 20-year-olds could come in,
certainly
purchase cigars, enjoy them here,
Right.
And now with this new law, just no dice.
Exactly.
You can come in and have a burger if you're 18, but you got to be out by 6. Yeah. So yeah, that party's over.
yeah, it's all changed.
Yeah.
So
It's,
it'll impact some percentage of the industry and our business. I would love to sit in the back patio and smoke a cigar with my sons as they were growing up at that age.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah. That's interesting. So the top 10 cigars, you're going to be calling them out the rest of the night because you told us what number 10 was already.
We have number 9 as well.
Number 9 was the Rocky Patel LB1.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Rocky Patel LB1.
Number 8 was the Liga Privada, number 9.
All right, hang on. I'm gonna give you the mic so you can tell us.
All right, so start off with
Yeah, number 10.
all right.
LFD.
Yeah, the LFD Lennox.
Lennox, yeah.
Number 9 was the
Rocky Patel.
the Rocky Patel LB1. Number 8 was the Liga Privada, number 9. And then we just revealed number 7. Number 7 was the Davidoff Anniversario. And we're in about a minute here. We're going to do number 6.
Okay.
So where's the price point falling on these guys?
Pretty much anywhere from $8 a stick to $27 a stick. So I mean, it's all voted upon by the customers, and it's what they think their cigar of the year was, their favorite cigar, or their best cigar that they've had, enjoyed.
Fair.
So I'm sure you have a favorite. You had a vote, but you know what the list is. Did your pick make it? What number? You don't have to tell us what it is yet. We'll stick around and find out. But you don't remember what it was? You know,
It's written down somewhere.
it's not one of those first 4 though, right?
It was not in the top 10.
Okay. Oh,
It was not in the top 10.
okay. So your pick did not fall in the top 10.
I think I was the only one that voted for it.
So what do you remember? What
I don't remember right now.
But you just remember drawing the ballots and going, "Hey, mine isn't in there."
I think you were in the Roma Craft line, so as I recall.
That's fun.
Oh.
But how many customers did we have, you think, voted altogether on this? It was quite a few.
I want to say is probably close to for the last 2 weeks we've had about 200 customers have voted, and it ended today at 5:00.
Wow.
Was there anything on the list that surprised you? You're like, oh my gosh, I did not know this many people liked this.
Not really, no. I mean, pretty much the stuff that's on the top 10 is cigars that we've done very well with. I mean, we've sold a lot of. It's just different things. I mean, we're not picking exact sizes. It's more just the brand and the style. So I mean, it's like the LFD Lennox. I mean, it's not the normal Lennox or the Petite Corona. It's just covers the whole brand as a whole.
So were there any one-offs like you that surprised you? Was there something that you're like what the hell is this? And you had to go look it up. Was there anything that surprised you?
Not really. And actually, we just showed on number 6. Number 6 is actually the Wiseman Maduro
From Foundation
Cigars.
Foundation Cigars, yeah.
All right. So yeah, we
You're
had
a fan of that one.
we
Yeah.
had a good time with the Foundation guy.
Yeah, we did. We really did.
Nick is great. That was a good show. That was a great night. All right, cool. Well, I am enjoying this. As this burns down, I'm enjoying this immensely. I'm glad I took a picture of it because I never bloody remember.
Well, it's quite a distinct labeling package. So
yeah, he
you
mentioned
can't
it's
really
got that
forget
Celtic cross look about it, and that'll pull me in every time too. The Irish boy. Nate, thanks so much, man. It's always
my pleasure, gentlemen. Great
such
to
a
see you
wealth of
both again.
information.
Have a wonderful New Year.
Nathan,
Yes.
Happy New Year, sir.
Right,
It's
happy
always a
New Year.
let me
pleasure.
get in here. Happy New Year.
All right, pleasure.
Thank
All
you.
right, thanks, guys.
So Ambassador Cigar, smoking ain't easy. No, what's this thing called? Holy Smokes.
Holy Smokes. It's a smoke
out.
event.
It is the Smoke Show.
Smoke Show.
2019. Ambassador Cigar. We're doing great.
Doing good. How are you? Thank you. Okay.
You're all right.
Yeah, Smoke Show 2019. First year they've actually done this. They've been here for 3 years, but
Yeah.
it's the appreciation for all the loyalty that their clientele brings and have.
Yep.
here at
And
Ambassador.
They've revealed the top 6 or the bottom 6 cigars so far. They have a top 10 voted on by the members of
Besides
the Ambassador cigars.
Besides the cigar, the drinks, you know what was really great?
Yeah.
The smoked meat that John was cooking all day long.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So good.
Sean killed it with the food he was cooking.
Oh, man.
So hopefully they do this again next year. If you're in the Metro Detroit area, definitely something to keep an eye out for. And then these cigars, we'll have a list. I don't know, we'll probably stop, and then just have in the show notes the entire list of the top 10, what was voted on by the clientele here at Ambassador Cigar. So,
Amen.
Man Cave Happy Hour, mancavehappyhour.com. Thanks for listening.
Yeah,
Appreciate
absolutely.
it.
Find us on socials, Facebook.
Subscribe. What we need to do right now, go to mancavehappyhour.com.
Yes.
And there's a comment page, and then just send us a note and say hi. Just hi.
Just hi.
Just hi.
That's all we need.
That's it. So just go to that. That's all you need to do. Go to the mancavehappyhour.com.
And then we'll
go to the contact
and then we'll
page.
stalk you.
And
constantly
then,
after that.
and then I'll try to sell you my timeshare. All right. So seriously, I have 2. If somebody wants one, you can just take over the payments. All right. Anyway, so like, subscribe, leave a comment. Man Cave Happy Hour. Matthew, cheers.
Cheers, Jamie. Appreciate you.